know we're a baseball podcast, and usually we're like not a very serious baseball podcast.
Never.
I will be the first to admit that. We like to have fun here, but given everything that's happened in the NHL the last, I don't know, 2 months, we'll call it. When was Provorov?
Provorov was, I think, a month or two ago.
So let's say last month or so. I thought it was, I don't want to say irresponsible is the word I'm looking for. Irresponsible for us not to talk about the whole thing in general. Mainly, you know what? I have a lot to say.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if I need to say a lot on it, but what these guys are doing in the NHL is just flat out embarrassing.
Yeah.
If you don't know, there's no way you don't know. If you follow hockey at all, you already know. But James Reimer and both the Stahl brothers, most recently, both openly decide. Oh, and the Chicago Blackhawks, but
the entire Chicago Blackhawks team.
The organization, not the team itself. So I'll get to that in a minute. But so both Reimer and the Stahls decided they weren't going to wear the Pride jersey in warmups for their games against whoever the hell they were playing. Oh, one was Toronto. That's a bad idea. Don't make that decision. Whatever. And they both had almost identical statements. I'm not even going to pull it up because they're stupid. But the general idea of the statement was basically that they respect everyone and their decisions, and they believe that everybody belongs in hockey. And then they just took that and flipped it over on the next paragraph and said, I chose not to wear the Pride jersey because of my religion, I don't support.
It goes against my religious beliefs.
Yeah. So essentially you support people's decision to be whatever they want to be and be what they were born and live the life that they were given. But you don't actually support it because there's a fiction book that you live your life based around that says many things, and you pinpoint the one thing that is just absolute trash behavior.
Yeah. And also, in the case of Eric Stahl,
he's both of them.
I'm more so Eric because he's more so Eric because of. So Eric Stahl said this, and then someone found photographic and video evidence of Eric Stahl in a Montreal Canadiens Pride warm-up jersey.
Yeah, he's done it before.
2 years ago? 2 years ago, I believe.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago that he was on.
It wasn't that long ago.
Probably 2 years ago.
And then when someone basically told Eric Stahl, yeah, you've done it before. What's the difference now? He's like, no, I've never done it. Never have, never will, never put on a Pride jersey.
They've both worn it, which is the worst part. Because when it came out, I think it was Berkshire maybe that said, he's like, I know, or no, it was shit, I can't remember his name. Jeff Fayette. He came out and he's like, I know for a fact Mark Stahl has. I'm not sure about Eric. And then the photo of Eric came out. This whole bullshit of hiding behind your religion is just flat out embarrassing. I'm like, I don't agree with the decision, but I would respect your decision a hell of a lot more if you came out and you just said, yeah, I believe that this is the wrong way. Like, I don't believe in this. And that was your decision. I don't agree with it. I think you're a fucking idiot if you think that way. But I would respect you a little more if you just manned up and took it on the chin instead of hiding behind some stupid ass book.
I mean, we can even go back last year. The fucking Tampa Bay Rays players.
Yeah.
The same shit.
Yep.
It's just
I'm not about to get into a religion war because it's just not worth it. They've caused enough. But the fact that you hide behind something else and can't man up and just admit that you're a shit person, it's just stupid. I'm so sick of hearing it. And yeah, I just wanted anyone that listens to know that I don't know. I'm assuming you're on my side with this, but
why Brant? I'm
an
asshole, but I'm not. I'm an asshole, but I'm not a terrible human being.
Obviously we both support anyone in their decisions and their way of life. It's not a decision. Like, it's the way you were born and it's the way your brain is wired. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. And to to disrespect someone based on the way they were born it's the same as any sort of fucking excuse me, discrimination factor. Like, it's absolutely ridiculous, and there's no place for it in this world. The fact that you can't wear a fucking jersey for 20 minutes because some stupid ass book said you can't. But also, it's the same stupid ass book says you can't play on Sundays or you should be put to death. It also says you can't wear blended fabrics, and you do that every fucking game. So don't cherry pick the shit you do like and go by that. It's absolutely ridiculous. We got to move on from hockey because it's a dumb sport. It's a great sport. I can't say it's a dumb sport. It's a great sport, dumb league. All right. I wish hockey was better.
Yeah. We starting Blue Jays or we starting?
No, we're not. There's no.
Yeah.
There's nothing. There's nothing there. We'll get to the Blue Jays after the biggest at bat in baseball history.
Yeah, we gotta do it.
Where do we start with the WBC? What happened the last time? Previously on WBC,
we got.
I don't think we'd reached the playoffs yet, right?
No, I think we did.
Did we?
I think we did. Yeah, we were at the weird point of like the semis and the
Cuba right. We were in the middle of some fight.
Cuba had already played in the quarters,
but there were also regular round robin games still going on. So it was crazy.
I think the last time we didn't what was it? The U.S. and Venezuela.
Sure. Realistically, the only games that really mattered that we haven't talked about was Japan and
Mexico.
Mexico, thank you. And then Japan and USA.
And USA.
I missed the Japan-Mexico game. I was at the movies.
The Japan-Mexico game was so good.
I know. I heard so many good things. I had people messaging me about it, being like, "Man, is this what the WBC is?" I'm like,
Roki Sasaki was a goddamn nightmare until Luis Arias said, "Haba!" Like, and then
I wish I was watching this game because it looked like so much fun.
Person who is gonna make me like them, even though they play on a team in the AL East. Masataka Yoshida ties the game back up with a 3-run home run off the foul pole. I am fucking terrified that he's gonna be really good.
I am like, as a Toronto Blue Jays fan, I'm not looking forward to Masataka Yoshida.
No,
but as a fantasy owner of Masataka Yoshida,
oh, I hate you.
I'm a little excited. I picked him up in like the third last round. It was so great. So great.
Yeah. But Randy Rosarena was just the guy still.
Yeah.
Like
doing his thing, getting the crowd going. Mexico loves him. He's a Mexican hero.
Yeah, but it didn't matter.
No.
Because a man named Munetaka Murakami.
Yep.
You're starting third baseman for the 2024 Toronto Blue Jays.
Okay.
He's coming over.
Yeah.
With a ball off the wall. And I need more Japanese baseball in my life. I need more Japanese commentary in my life. They are amazing. Yeah. They're like clapping and like hugging in the clip. It's amazing. Like, it's amazing. But yeah.
We should only watch international broadcasts from now on.
Seriously.
Like, even remember when Russell Martin hit that home run against the Yankees and they had the French broadcast? Russell Martin!
Like, fucking, it was great, man.
I think it's just way more fun when you can't understand what they're saying, but you get the hype.
And I can't even.
It's just pure hype.
I think it was the Latin commentary of like it was like the Rays and the Red Sox in 2021, and they've never said Randy Rosarena louder in my life when he hit the home run and stole home. Like, it's great. But sadly, Randy Rosarena had to go away.
He did, because we needed the matchup that everybody wanted. Everybody on the planet, anyone who's ever watched baseball,
the mega powers of baseball.
There was one matchup to end all matchups, and it was the best player in baseball versus the best hitter in baseball. The game itself, super good game, honestly. It's a shame that it was pitched by the guys like Kyle Freeland.
Dude, the U.S. pitching was ass.
I don't even know who else went in for
Kyle
Jason
Freeland,
Adam. Devin Williams is respectable.
Was Aaron Luke in that game too?
I don't know. It's just who started. Merrill Kelly started.
Kelly.
I love Merrill Kelly,
but like
Merrill Kelly's a guy that doesn't get drafted in some fantasy leagues because it's just like maybe he can be really good, and I've seen it. But it's just like that's your get winner take all game. Merrill Kelly.
Yep.
Guy. It's just an absolute shame. Great game though.
Mm-hmm. Amazing game. Like
very exciting.
Kyle Schwarber.
I was about to say the same thing. Shit. That led to an absolute nuke
off of Darvish.
Like it just exploded off.
It was a repeat of that NLCS at bat.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I could watch that home run on a loop for like 3 days straight. It was just that's incredible. It was fun. I enjoyed that. The biggest story, obviously, we don't need to put it off any longer. Top nine. Top nine. Let's just go back one batter. They get a runner on base.
Jeff McNeil
gets on base. They pinch run. They put out Bobby Witt Jr.
Shout out to man on Mookie Betts.
Yes.
Made the moment what it was.
Yes. Also, shout out to the commentators because they were giving the old pepper shaker to Bobby Witt a bit.
It's like, he's so fast.
Like, he's so fast. He could take a bag anytime he
really
wants.
Is, though. Like,
he is. He didn't take anything because Mookie Betts made sure of it. Grounded into a double play. And shout out to you, Mookie Betts, for giving us the moment of a lifetime.
Mm-hmm.
Because due up third in that inning was the man, the myth, the legend, the should-be 7-time MVP,
Michael Nelson Trout.
Against the future 24-time MVP, Shohei Ohtani, in what can only be described as an epic showdown between two of the best players in the game.
It's crazy that Angels fans will never see anything like this when they're playing for their team.
Yeah, it's a shame. You have the Angels' two best players going up against each other.
Not just the Angels' two best players, but two best players in the world. They're on the same team. They're teammates.
And Shohei's never seen the playoffs.
Yep.
What's it called? Trout has sniffed it.
And Shohei just says, "Here's my shit. Hit it, motherfucker."
Right from the start. It was a 1-0 count to start, was it not? Or did he start?
Well, yeah, it was a 1-0. It was like a low.
Goes 1-0. Close. Not in it. Throws a center cut fastball. 100 or 101?
100. Just
100
down the dick.
Center cut. Trout swings over it because it's just overpowering stuff. Throws another ball.
The ball was a 100-mile-an-hour cutter. The second one.
Yeah.
Like
nuts. Throws ball 2-1 count. What does he do? Back to the 100-mile-an-hour dick shot four-seamer right down the middle. And Mike Trout says, "No, thank you. I still can't hit it." Swings over it again. So 2-2. Ohtani's got a chance to put him away. And what does he do? He gears back, throws one 102 into the dirt.
Yep.
Now this is as best it could possibly be. It's just like there's nothing else to do. 3-2 count. Two best players in baseball on the mound and in the box. 2 out, top 9, championship on the line. And Shohei Ohtani is that guy. Throws him a slider. Disgusting slider. Oh my God. To have to swing at that 100-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle and then still expect that disgusting slider.
Yeah. And then, fair. Just had to wait. It just had to, we saw Shohei, the greatest show of Shohei emotion ever that we'll never see again.
No.
As long as he's an angel. Like,
no. We'll probably see it at the end of this year when he ends up going literally anywhere. You know what? No, he's going to be an angel. I don't know what I'm talking about.
No. When he goes 10 minutes down the street and goes to old Chavez Ravine.
He's going to be an angel at the end of the year. Like, we understand this, right?
Going to be a Dodger.
No, he's not. They're just not going to they're too stupid to get rid of him.
No.
They're too stupid to get rid of him.
No, they're going to. But why do you think the Dodgers let everybody go?
They're absolutely not.
The Dodgers have let everybody walk the last 2 years.
Sure. To sign him in the offseason. They're not trading for him.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
No.
Obviously.
He'll be there next year. At the end of this year, he's still going to be an angel. I promise you.
Yeah.
Because they're dumb. And they make mistake after mistake. And it's a shame because now we have the two best players in baseball again not making the playoffs. But we will always have this epic moment to come back on. Right, Mad Dog?
The guy should, what's that? Kirk Gibson and Dennis Eckersley. And,
oh, my God.
Mike Trout strikes out 175 times a year, which he's done one time, and it was in 2014, and he's never did it again in his career.
There's so many things to break down in that stupid ass clip. So many.
Someone said it best. When you got Stephen A. hand over face during a baseball fucking segment, you said some disgustingly dumb shit.
Yeah, the reaction of the other two in that clip after he said, I don't even remember what line it was, but they're both like, "What the?"
Molly was just like, "We're doing this,"
and just
this is the hill.
It started stupid and it got worse. He was talking about just ripping on people for calling it an epic at bat, and I'm like, it was an epic at bat. Yeah, it's two of the top 5 players in MLB history by the time their careers are said and done. They might be 2 of the top 5 now.
Yeah,
maybe. And they're going head to head for the first time ever because they've never been able to do this. Not only that, it's the first time they both played a meaningful ball game, realistically. And it's for the championship.
Since what, 2014?
Yeah. And then those weren't meaningful. They got shit kicked. They got
fucking swept.
They weren't it didn't matter. First meaningful ball game for the two of them for the championship, 2 out, top 9. You can't tell me that's not an epic moment, even if it's not in the majors. It was incredible to begin with. So there's that. Then you're like, it's nothing like Kirk Gibson. I'm like, man, the only reason the Kirk Gibson one was because he hobbled around the bases. Okay, it wasn't an epic at bat. It was just an epic moment. If you're thinking of historic matchups in MLB history, Kirk Gibson versus Dennis Eckersley does not get me fired up.
No.
It was a huge moment. Don't get me wrong.
And just
does not get me fired up.
Just when you thought that moment couldn't get any better, listen to this. If you aren't from Codify, if you aren't impressed, you should be. Mike Trout has had 3 swinging strikes in only 24 of his 6,174 career MLB plate appearances.
Oh, but Connor, he swings and misses all the time.
He swings and misses all the time.
He strikes out endlessly, which is
Joey Gallo.
I'm blown away by the stupidity of this man. To go ahead and let me pull up the numbers because it's really funny when you actually break down what Mike Trout has done in his career and the amount of times he's actually struck out. I almost said striking out. English is not my forte today.
So
year by year,
guys, we're very tired. I'm gonna leave the show.
It's a tough one.
Tough day.
Year by year. Obviously, the first year he didn't play very much. He only played 40 games, 30 strikeouts. Then he went 139, 136, 184. That's the one where he was.
Yeah.
He won the fucking MVP. Who cares how many times he struck out? The man was a monster. Then he went 158, 137, 90, 124, 120, 56 was 2020. He played 53 games. And then the next year, he only played 37 games. He struck out 41 times. That's not a great pace, but that's okay. And then last year, he played 119 games. He struck out 139 times. What did you hear 175 very much in that list?
No, I didn't.
No,
did you even hear 150 that much?
Not really. You heard it 2 times. 2 times.
Of his what, 10-year career, 11-year career?
12 years.
12 years. Yeah.
11 if we just take the first year out of it. Because that one, you're not going to strike out 170 times in 40 games. If you did, you're probably not going to win as many MVPs as he did.
No.
We are talking about a 3-time MVP, the Rookie of the Year, the 4-time runner-up for the MVP, who probably should have won it in at least 2 of those, but that's a conversation. Yeah, but we'll talk. That's not a whatever. There could be 7-time MVP, Silver Slugger almost every year that he's played in. The only year he didn't was because he played 36 games. He's been top 5 in MVP every year except for last year when he was hurt and the year before because he was hurt. What are we talking about? That's the most epic moment you're ever going to see out of a player. And Mike Trout is that guy. He's probably the best hitter the majors have ever seen. Not afraid to say that. I'll go to war with anyone who has otherwise. Barry Bonds. I already regret my decision. Barry Bonds. He's the best hitter that isn't linked to steroids the league has ever seen. It's just stupid. I don't understand how we continue to give people like Mad Dog a platform to speak. He's dumb. He knows nothing about baseball. And he should be gone.
Mm-hmm.
Plain and simple.
But he's employed by MLB Network.
Just embarrassing. Embarrassing.
Like
MLB Network.
Okay, also, this is something I just need to point out. Mm-hmm. So as Fox Sports MLB's Twitter account, as of the night of the championship, their tweet saying that the Houston Astros are 2022 World Series champions had 2,900 retweets and 8,900 likes. As compared to Japan winning the World Baseball Classic, their tweet that was an hour after the game ended. Just for reference, the Astros was November, was 4 months ago. And Japan, an hour after, 54,000 retweets, 158,000 likes. And it was seen 3.8 million times.
It was nuts. Kind of adding on to that too. Talking Baseball tweeted this out, but they said the WBC catapulted these guys' Instagram following since the start of March. So in the start of March, Shohei Ohtani. Actually, we'll end with Ohtani because that one's insane.
No.
That's got to go third.
No, you end with the other one. You end with the biggest. Himothy.
All three of them, man.
Tetsuji.
all three of them. But Randy Arozarena started March with 125,000 followers. Now that's respectable for a Tampa Bay Ray.
Yeah,
like in terms of baseball players, Randy Arozarena's probably wasn't in the top 25 to 50 names that you're like, that guy represents baseball. He's a face of baseball. He wasn't probably in that list. Maybe I'm wrong. So 125,000 was good. It's up to 547,000 in a month. Which is
like four times the growth.
Yeah, that's insane. Good for him. Do you want me to go to show next then?
Yes, because at least like it's just...
Yeah. Shohei Ohtani is now the most followed baseball player of all time. Started the month at 1.8 million, which is like, wow, that's a well followed,
ridiculous for a baseball
current
player.
MLB baseball player. In a month, he gained 3 million followers. He's at 4.8 million. Like we're talking global superstar stuff.
Yeah, right? But he's not. He was already a global superstar before.
Yeah, now
you know who's a global superstar now?
Oh my god,
that boy Taylor Tetsuji,
Lars Nootbaar.
Lars Taylor Tetsuji Nootbaar.
And now, if you mention the name Lars Nootbaar before the WBC,
you would think he is
86% of baseball fans would have went, who?
You would have thought this man was Dutch.
Yeah. Lars. His name is Lars.
His name is Lars Nootbaar.
Then we find out he's half Japanese. Super cool. Plays for Team Japan.
First player in
starts
history.
Stroking off his celebration. A pepper grinder, sorry. Call it what it is. And this man went from 59,000 followers the day he left for... Where did they play? They played in Japan, right?
They played in the Tokyo.
The day he left for Japan, 59,000 followers. Today, might not even be today. Could have more. Comes back to camp to standing ovations, might I add.
Right.
Just people are in love with the Newt because he now has 901,000 followers.
Yep.
He's almost at 1 million. Could very well be at 1 million right now. And I would not be surprised. He turned an absolute nobody into a superstar. I love baseball.
Oh, as of today, it is 980. 980,000.
Oh.
And now I'm one of them.
I love it. We do not need to bring up anyone else in this conversation because it's not worth wasting our time. But this was one of the biggest successes the baseball on a global scale has ever seen.
Oh, we're gonna bring him up a little later just to say just on something.
He just keeps taking L's.
It's great.
L after L after L after L, and just the entire WBC as a whole was so fun. They announced that it'll be back in 2026.
And Mike Trout and Shohei Ohtani have already confirmed they are
both
in.
playing. I'm like, you can't beat it. I'm so excited for it. Thank you, WBC. Thank you, baseball, for doing something right. That was great.
Yep.
Do we have anything else in
the WBC?
Yeah.
No, because like it kind of just we can loop it back into the regular baseball. So
okay.
Now you want to jump Blue Jays?
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, right. We talk about the Blue Jays.
The team we support. Like
honestly, I just assumed we had already did this because we were talking about the WBC.
No, right. We started with WBC.
Hey, the Blue Jays are almost. We're by the time we do the next episode, we'll be in the regular season.
Well, because our next episode will be
the 31st.
The 31st?
First? Is there a 31st this month?
I feel like there's a 31st.
There's always that rhyme. It's like 30 days past something.
30 days.
April, May, and September. All the rest of 31. I'm gonna assume March has 31. I'm not even gonna look it up. So our next podcast is on the 31st last first. So opening day is the 30th.
We will be in the regular season.
We'll be in the regular season.
Brant, how the fuck did we survive?
I don't know, but we're here.
How did we survive, man?
We're here.
We're here.
We're here.
Speaking of we're here.
We're here.
Officially been announced. Big Puma's the opening day starter.
He's here.
He's here. It'll be Big Puma against Miles Michaelis. Fucking
big matchup.
Big matchup. Shout out Miles Michaelis.
USA superstar. Hey, Miles Michaelis was actually really good last year.
He's got 2 years, $40 million. So
he was really good last
10
year.
minutes
I can't knock Miles Michaelis. I actually really like Miles Michaelis.
Yeah.
So that's fine.
That's the good start. You want to talk about somebody?
My opinion of him is well known. I don't think I need to be the guy that continues to bash on him. No, I do not agree. Do you have the tweet in front of you?
No, I don't. But I need to.
I sent it to you, so I'm gonna find it.
Yeah, it's in the DMs. But yeah, we're talking about everyone's favorite Blue Jay Central analyst turned commentary member now, Joe Siddle.
He really leaned into the Buck Martinez role.
He leaned into the old man.
Speaking of WBC,
back to the WBC.
Jose Quijada, after in a game, was that the U.S.?
That was the U.S. Venezuela game.
He was absolutely fired up. It's a fun video if you haven't seen it. Just go look it up. It's not hard to find. Just like throwing his hands in the air, pumping the chest, like, I'm that guy.
He stares into the U.S. dog. He's like, "Yo, what's up?
Yeah,
what's up?" Like,
yeah, like that guy. He is that guy, and like that's a thing in like Latino baseball culture.
Yeah, it's
like it's not new. They have fun, and I love it.
Latin fire.
Joe Siddle, noted not Latino.
Noted vanilla, no vibes.
Very white.
Vanilla, no vibes.
Old, not old, but like old mindset. Mm-hmm. Quote tweeted the video of it and said, "Love emotion in the game." That's all you had to say. You didn't need the rest of this tweet.
Had me in the first half, not gonna lie.
Cool. Yeah. ... But this is too much. ... Especially the stare at your opponents. ... U.S. players took note. ... Baseball is hard. ... Baseball is humbling. Okay. I just the whole notion of like, don't rattle your opponent's cage.
Don't show emotion. Don't do anything that give a bulletin board.
Like, if Nolan Arenado isn't coming to the plate to just hammer baseballs to begin with and really hoping to murder this so they can win against a team they should absolutely smoke, there's a problem. The fact that Quijada, they should look at that lineup, dude. They should be murdering everybody. Everybody that's not Japan.
Fair, okay, fine, fair.
Like their rotation sucks. Like their pitching staff wasn't great, but like that lineup should just be cakewalking every single team they go up against.
Yeah,
you've got like so many MVP candidates and former MVPs in that lineup that it's just they should have been exactly where they went to. But it shouldn't take. Where's Jose Quijada play?
The Angels.
Does he?
He's been on the Angels.
For how long?
Been there for a while, I'm pretty sure.
How many innings is he have?
Jose Quijada. He let's see. Oh, he played in Miami in 20. He's actually been in the league for longer than I thought. Miami in 2019. The Angels for the last 3 years. In his career, he's played in 108 games. He has 99 and two-thirds innings.
Okay.
Like
so you have a guy with less than 100 innings of experience in the majors.
His career rate
pounding his chest because he's happy that he's putting on for his country. If that's the thing that set Nolan Arenado off, that's kind of embarrassing. Like, you should want to play in that moment. Like, maybe if this is a regular season game and like the vibes are kind of low and it's just you got the team fired up, maybe. But we're talking about an international tournament in an elimination game.
Yeah.
Where you should be playing for your country, not to beat some scrub on the other side. No disrespect to Jose Quijada, but he's not an elite reliever in the bigs by any means.
Yeah.
You should be hitting that guy. You shouldn't need him to pound his chest and get all fired up. On the flip side, that's so much more fun as a fan. I would way rather see if Alek Manoah steps into opening day and he strikes out the side to start the game. Crowd's going nuts. I guess not. It's in Detroit.
St. Louis.
St. Louis? Right. Sorry. Home openers, Detroit. St. Louis. I get
home
so
Detroit,
let's fast forward. Home opener. I think it lines up to be Gosman.
I mean, I'm gonna
it's exactly 2 times through the rotation, so maybe it's Manoah again. That's what I've heard.
Also gives me a chance to look and see who I'm getting to
This
watch.
is kind of slowing my point down a little bit.
Yeah, but did you go ahead? I'm gonna just find it for you.
It's okay. Say we come to opening day, 56,000 strong. People hanging out in the Corona rooftop patio. Folks in the new flight deck. The Wiener Lounge is packed. The bullpen bleachers are jammed with alcoholics. And the crowd is going nuts. Whoever it is, whether it's Manoah or Gosman. Manoah?
It is Manoah.
So Manoah on the mound strikes out the side in the first. Do we want Manoah to just go, okay, and walk off the mound? In front of 56,000 fans? Going nuts? Home opener, energy. This guy's just going to go bang, strikeout, turn, robot walk. Is that what we're looking for? Is that what makes the game interesting? Is that what's bringing people to the game? Is just like boring nobodies? No.
Side note, I just realized I'm going to a Bassett or a Barrios game.
Nice.
Fucking.
It's a good game.
Could go sideways. Well, I mean, I'm saying this right now. I know I'm a Blue Jays fan.
Yep. You're wearing
the jersey. It's the jersey I'm wearing.
It's so brutal.
The jersey I'm wearing. And I'm sitting on the White Sox side. Hey, guys, I might get on. Hey, my game plan. I might get on TV with
for the White Sox, maybe. Not on our TV.
Here's no. Hey, the White Sox do something good. I'll be, but no. I also might actually just do this, like where
on the inside,
where the Kevin Biggio jersey on the inside.
Shame.
Hey, it's not shame.
Ding. Shame.
Hey, wear our merch, okay?
Shame. Shame. Yeah. No, back to my point. I want Alek Manoah doing cartwheels all the way to the dugout.
You want him stepping past the Natty sign?
Absolutely. I want him like breakdancing his way, get on the ground and do the worm from the foul line all the way to the dugout.
If he can do the worm, I will.
Have fun with it. Baseball's fun. If we've learned anything from the WBC, is that baseball is fun. We got an entire country stroking one off because Lars Nootbaar made it fun.
He's grinding pepper.
Yeah, sure.
Pepper grinding.
Can't wait for the toothbrush fucking celebration next.
Grinding the milk.
I don't know who's bringing that in.
You're disgusting.
He's brushing his teeth. Don't make it gross.
Fucking Trevor Bauer can do that in Japan.
Yeah. Baseball's fun. Let's keep it fun. I love it. Fuck Joe Siddle, man. He knows his stuff.
It doesn't help that all the Blue Jays fun people are gone.
Oh, it's just
doesn't help.
No, well, that's not true. Kevin Kiermaier's a blast.
Yeah, but he's not.
Everyone saw Kevin Kiermaier coming in as this blue collar.
No, the blue collar is Dalton Varsho.
Yeah, but everyone thought that was also going to be Kevin Kiermaier. Kevin Kiermaier is a blast.
Mm-hmm.
He's not as serious as people seem to think he is. He'll be fun. I'm fine with that. Dalton Varsho is definitely more boring than Lourdes, but
way more boring than Lourdes.
But it's fun to watch.
You think Dalton Varsho's making a fruit cocktail in the fucking dugout during a Red Sox game?
No.
Either I need to figure out that I still have the tweet saved. I need to make that and see if it's actually decent. Because it looked okay. It was add some alcohol in it, probably a great time.
Bottom line, Joe Siddle, I loved when he was in the role he was in where he only talks once every 3 innings. Because he does know his stuff. And as a baseball mind, he's a great baseball mind.
Man.
However, in a scenario where we have to listen to him for 9 innings, I'm a little less excited.
Yeah. I mean,
because he's going to turn into Buck Martinez very fast.
Yeah. I mean, I guess this is now as good a time as any to announce that yesterday, the Cleveland Guardians announced that they had some people coming into their commentary booth. One of which being the old tabby cat, Pat Tabler.
Let me tell you something about Pat Tabler. He's a commentator.
I fucking hate you. You know what? Aside from Pat Tabler doing that, I fucking loved Pat Tabler.
He's a great guy, but just
I prefer, if I had to make a choice between Pat Tabler, Buck Martinez, and Joe Siddle, I would take Pat Tabler 100 times out of 100.
Who are your 3? Buck, Pat, and Siddle?
To be with Dan,
right?
Buck, Pat, and your second, it's Dan, and then Buck, Pat, or Siddle. It's Pat.
I just want someone that's not shaking their hand at the clouds. Do we have that? Caleb Joseph has to be that, right?
Devin Travis
has to be that.
Ben Wagner, fucking. I hate that you need.
It's not that hard.
I hate that you need a former player to do play-by-play or color.
I mean,
color. You 90% of the time have a former player.
Yeah. Well, I mean, they always you look at the color commentary as the guy that knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I don't really like it.
Yeah.
I just want someone entertaining.
Mm-hmm.
I just want someone who isn't they can know what they're talking about, but they don't have to be stuck in 1992. Yeah.
Which is why I like what the Red Sox are doing. They have Dennis Eckersley, unfortunately, he went away, which I don't have quotes anymore from him because I save those quotes every time I listen to Red Sox games. It's hilarious. I need to hold up. Let me grab my phone. I just want to read some of these things that I have from Dennis
Eckersley.
Let's pull up the old notes app. The one time I actually use that thing. And this is all from last season.
Mm-hmm.
There's the 3-finger Johnson, turn me over.
Oh.
Cut me 400.
Oh.
The 3-finger flipper. New pair of shoes.
Right.
What does that mean? Threw a little spin Johnson there.
Little spin Johnson. Ladies love when you throw the little spin Johnson.
Back-to-back hump.
Okay.
Got the bases drunk.
Nice.
He's not a pitcher. He's a heaver.
The
slider, comma. I'd put some ranch on that. It's fucking. You got a backdoor.
Like a burger?
You got a backdoor Johnson him.
Oh.
Yeah. Love that snappy. A little snappy. That's a cookie, and he's the cookie monster. I think that was about Vlad. that was about Vlad when he had a home run there. That's a jam sandwich.
Oh, okay.
Jesus. Looks like serious hair after that parachute. What are these fucking names? This guy is Gas Masterson.
Gas Masterson?
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, this is the worst one. It was for an Atlanta Braves game. Split me. Please go down hard, Mr. Riley.
Pardon?
Split me. Please go down hard, Mr. Riley. As in Austin Riley.
Pardon me?
So yeah, we're losing that. We're losing that in Boston, which is fucking funny.
That's kind of fun. He also had some dumb takes, but that.
Oh, but dude, like for every dumb take,
we're not getting those things out of Buck and
for every
Tabby.
dumb take, you get slurve me a K. Like,
at least you know what? Even Tabby had some lines that you're like, they just make you laugh. I'm like,
yeah, you know.
I'd rather my senile, senile commentator make me laugh.
You know, Brant, we're podcasters.
Sure. Sure.
Oh man.
From all reports, these guys podcast.
Yeah.
He's a podcaster for sure.
You
know what? Shout out to commentator Pat Tabler. I hope he has fun in Cleveland.
Yeah.
It's a hard thing to do.
Hope Cleveland sucks. Go Sox.
Yeah, there's not much more to say on that one.
No. And this brings us to, ladies and gentlemen, the everybody congratulate, give a round of applause for the 26th man on the front of the Blue Jays roster, Otto Lopez.
Yeah.
It's Otto Lopez.
It's not a question. It hasn't been a question for a week and a half.
Because
they just made it more legit.
Because a couple days ago, the Blue Jays assigned some more minor leaguers to their players to minor league camp. They included Winton Bernard, Zach Britton, Ernie Clement, Julian Fernandez, Paul Fry, Drew Hutchison, sad. The females love Andrea Sosa.
Bitches love Sosa.
I wouldn't want to say bitches, but like,
yeah, well, that's the song. You just got to rock with it.
All right, saw something like the Eagles did. Damn, it's Twirlemans. But they also optioned one Addison Barger.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it's between Otto Lopez and Nathan Lucas for the final spot.
And
it's going to be Otto Lopez. It's going to be Otto Lopez.
I like Nathan Lucas. I think he's got I think he gets a couple innings in this year. However, it is Otto Lopez's spot on the back of that bench.
Mm-hmm.
He earned it. There's really not much to say because he stole the show, man. He was really good on the WBC. He was really good at the end of last year, and Barger's just not quite ready.
Yeah,
plain and simple.
And also,
not a tough decision.
Also, he doesn't have to be ready.
Nope.
No.
He has no reason to come up.
Yeah.
And like I understand that a lot of people on Twitter were ranting and raving about how he should be the starting second baseman and the third baseman of the future and all sorts of things. But in the real world, where business matters and you want to hang on to guys as long as you can, there was zero reason to bring up Addison Barger. Mm-hmm. You're sliding him in at best into that platoon of three already established second basemen. Whether you want to believe that they're better or not right now does not matter. There's three of them there that are major league second basemen.
Mm-hmm.
Bringing him up just wouldn't have made sense, especially for his development. He's not going to play, or if he's going to play, it's going to be twice, maybe 3 times a week. Just didn't make sense.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's going to go down. He's going to hit the shit of the ball, and he's probably going to come up in June. Maybe earlier if someone gets hurt.
Yeah.
It's definitely not the last we see of Addison Barger this year.
Mm-hmm.
But Otto Lopez is going to do his thing. He's got speed off the bench. He's going to hit the ball. I like it.
Mm-hmm. Oh, next up, we got a small Hyunjin Ryu update.
Calves get bigger?
A little bit, potentially.
Nice.
Again, he just reiterated his ideal date is to set himself up for sometime in mid-July to come back.
All-star break?
Yep.
I'm here for it. That's cool.
He's ramping up his rehab alongside his Blue Jays teammates. He's in the clubhouse. According to Keegan Matson, he's in the clubhouse each morning, a towering iced coffee in one hand, smiling and chatting away. Jeez, all right, fucking.
He's fun, man. Yeah. I'm gonna be happy to have Ryu back just for having Ryu back.
Just vibes, man.
Whether he's vintage Ryu or not, it doesn't matter. It's just he's a good leader, and the guys love him.
Yeah, but he is he's currently throwing on flat ground around 90 to 120 feet, and
it's pretty good.
At some point in April throwing his first bullpen, which is crazy.
So he's probably on track for July.
Yeah,
I would think if you're already throwing bullpens.
Mm-hmm. So
3 months.
Him back. We say bye to Mitch White.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
the reason why we could say goodbye to Mitch White is because of the Cy Young Award winner for 2023. No, it's Yusei Kikuchi.
Yusei Kikuchi, like yesterday. Another, as I'm dubbing it, a Kikuchi classic.
9 Ks?
9 Ks, 5
through
innings.
5 innings. And like they were not like
it was against a majority Major League Twins lineup too.
He made Byron Buxton look stupid on his last strikeout of the game. He wasn't facing nobodies. He's facing a major league team, and he looks phenomenal. I don't legitimately believe he's going to be a Cy Young winner because that's just outrageous.
But
he's got legitimate shot to be. He's got a legitimate shot to be a 3-starter on this.
Could Jose Barrios be our 5th starter?
Jose, if you looked at spring training, actually Bassett was pretty bad.
I think based on spring training, Bassett's 5, Barrios 4.
Bassett's probably 5. Barrios is close ahead at 4. Yusei Kikuchi,
and then gap Kikuchi.
And realistically, if we're just looking at spring training, Yusei Kikuchi's the one because he was the only one that dominated for the. He gave up one run.
Gausman didn't give up any.
Gausman didn't dominate the way Kikuchi.
Gausman didn't give up any runs though.
But Kikuchi just dominated everything. How many starts does Gausman have? I feel like he's only had like 3 starts. I feel like Kikuchi pitches every other day, and Gausman's pitched like twice. He might have pitched like radio games that I just didn't see.
Yeah.
Kikuchi has only given up a run in one of his 9 starts. That's ridiculous. And he's striking out the world.
Yeah.
If you have a bat in your hand, you're striking out to Yusei Kikuchi.
Yusei Kikuchi in 6 games. He's 2-1, 18 innings. He's given up 9 hits, 2 runs.
Both in the same game.
Both in the same game.
Yeah.
He's hit 1 person. He's walked 10 people.
He earned it.
And struck out 25 for a whip of 1.06 and opposing batting average of 148. His ERA is
and you say we trust. I don't know what to tell you. Every year I kind of just have these guys that I will die on the hill for.
I mean,
Yusei Kikuchi is on my list this year.
Yeah, and Kevin
Biggio is just always there. Danny Jansen's always there. I think I'm putting Bo Bichette on that hill.
He's looking ridiculous.
Oh my god. He hits everything.
Yeah, you're dying on Kevin, Danny, and Bo, and you say
and Big Dog. Yeah,
Big Daddy Kuch.
Big Daddy Kuch. That's
I'm
my guy.
I'm dying on Cav, Jano, Barrios, and I'm dying on the Jimmy Garcia as our best reliever hill.
Oh, I'm dying on the
Jimmy Hill.
I will help drive the Jimmy Garcia train all day. It's
Espiritu Santo.
Yeah, it's just
if
electric.
He doesn't have that this year again, I will be pissed.
Electric. There's no reason not to.
Yeah.
Bo Bichette, my dog. I will fight for Bo Bichette all year long, offensively and defensively. I'm gonna go to war for Bo Bichette. Don't care. That guy is murdering baseballs. He gets on 9 out of 10 at bats at this point because I don't think he gets out. He doesn't know how. And there's no spring training stats on defense, so Bo Bichette hasn't made an error in spring training, according to the lack of stats. Incredible. He's Bo Bichette for MVP, just for fun. Where are we at?
Now we gotta. Well, actually, the last thing, we gotta. Our old friend is coming back, Brent, and it's worse than before.
Who's our old friend?
Friday nights.
Oh no! I know what you're talking about now.
Ladies and gentlemen, Apple TV baseball games is back with the Blue Jays, and it's worse because, guys, we're saying it, fully illegally streaming these because you have to now pay the $8 to watch these games. On April 21st, the Yankees and the Blue Jays. May 19th, the Orioles and the Blue Jays. You have to pay the $8.99 Canadian.
Apple sucks.
I say on an Apple computer with an iPhone.
I say with an Android. and Dell, I think my laptop is.
Also, I never asked, did you finally fix your screen?
Nope. No, it's fucked. I just plug it into my TV. That's why I look up so much now.
Fair enough.
Apple sucks. Apple TV is even worse. You're like the 5th best streaming service on the fucking planet. And you're going to take baseball games away from us and charge me to watch it when I already pay for whatever the fuck else I'm watching it on? That's going to make me want to buy your service less, not more. You're not driving people to subscribe to Apple. What is this? Hey, DJ Chuck. Okay. You're not driving people to subscribe to Apple TV. You're driving people away from Apple TV because your whole product fucking sucks. It's stupid. I hate it. I hate that it's not free. At least when it was free, people would go to Apple TV and be like, well, I like their app or I like their website. I hated it, but at least when it was free, they were driving clicks into their thing and people would be like, hey, maybe I subscribe to this and try. Now I'm not paying to go watch this.
I'm not paying $9 to watch
the
Jays game.
No, I hate the interface.
I already own MLB TV. 95% chance the White Sox are on that night. I'm just going to watch the White Sox. Like,
so dumb. Now, they did have not a statement, but like on their website, it said a whole bunch about it. And they did say they were that Comcast was doing something with it, and they're going to find a way in Canada to have it distributed. I'm really hoping that means they just give it to Sportsnet to broadcast.
Like, please.
Like simultaneously so that I don't have to watch these losers.
You know, they did that with the YouTube games.
Yeah, so like
even though the year that they did it, the YouTube games were actually good because it was Yonder Alonso and not fucking Brian Kenny.
Where I'm gonna see. It says in the U.S., DirecTV for Business will be exclusive national home for Friday Night Baseball for commercial establishments in 2023. DirecTV will deliver all the action to its network of more than 300,000 restaurants, bars, hotel lounges, retail shops, and other venues throughout the regular season on existing satellite equipment. In Canada, several providers will offer Friday Night Baseball to commercial establishments, offering fans additional ways to enjoy the game. So it doesn't sound like I can watch it at home. It sounds like I have to go somewhere to watch it. Like many sites around the world that are less than legal, but still give me ways to watch
MLB 66.
Yeah.
It's a great app. Great fucking site.
Sports Surge.
Yep.
Stream East.
Okay. Now I think that rounds out all the Blue Jays.
I believe. Oh, I want to talk about the stupid picture that someone photoshopped of that fucking banner. You see it?
Is that the banner real?
No, it's not real. It's like so very obviously not real. The two banners that are side by side are the same color. They're like all the shadows are exactly the same. Like if you look at it, it's like the fucking little crease is the exact same spot. I'm like, I don't know how.
So for everybody that's wondering, there's a picture out there that at the Rogers Center that has the Blue Jays banners, and it includes the 2022 wild card.
Yeah. So, A, it's not real.
It's not real.
B, who fucking cares? Like, it's such a non-issue that people are trying to make an issue of. Like, if they want to put up a banner, let them put up a banner. Who cares?
Yeah.
Make it more sights to see. Yeah, it kind of sucks. It's a little disappointing of a season.
Considering how it happened, but
if they want to put up a "Hey, we had fun" banner, let them put up a "We had fun" banner. Who cares? Put up a picture of the home run jacket.
Did anybody really say anything after the 2020 playoffs with the banner?
No. And that was way more dumb. Way worse.
Yeah.
It's like 100 teams that got into the playoffs, and we were one of them.
We were
who cares?
The 16th best team that made the playoffs that year.
Yeah.
Of 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's not a big deal. Let's stop pretending like it mattered. That caused such an uproar, and I'm like, it's such a dumb conversation because it's a banner that you don't even look at ever. It's not even in a spot where people are going to look. It's up in the sky.
Yeah.
Like it's such a non-issue. Like, who cares?
Okay. And now we have some interesting. We're off the Blue Jays now. We're talking about regular baseball. It is every opening day starter has been announced. Now, Brant, I'm just gonna give you some of the matchups that we have on opening day.
Some big ones here.
We got Garrett Cole versus Logan Webb.
Nice. Go Logan Webb.
We got Marcus Stroman versus Corbin Burns.
Nice.
DeGrom versus Aaron Nola.
Okay.
We got Miles Michaelis against Alec Manoah.
Big dogs.
And then we fall off the cliff a little bit. Shohei Ohtani versus Kyle Muller.
Oh, they got the A's.
They got the A's. In the murderer's row of mid battle, we got Kyle Gibson versus Corey Kluber. Now,
that's Baltimore, Kyle Gibson.
Yeah. Now, Brant.
Yes.
Who do you God, how do I even set this up? It is Max Fried against Washington Nationals opening day starter. Who do you think is starting for the Washington Nationals?
It's not Corbin. Oh, is it Mackenzie Gore?
Fucking Patrick Corbin.
No, it's not.
Patrick Corbin.
No, it's not.
Patrick Corbin is the opening day starter for Washington Nationals.
No, it's not.
It is. The Nationals put it out on their Twitter.
Oh my God.
Oh,
I thought they could compete this year.
You don't believe that.
I do.
That's
just because they got some young guys.
Take.
No, they've got not. They're not going to be good. I'm not saying they're going to be a playoff team, but they can compete. Like Joey Meneses is good. Keber Ruiz is good.
Joey Meneses is also 30. Like,
oh, okay.
That changes a lot. You didn't know Joey Meneses was 30, did you?
No, but he's good. Keber Ruiz is good. They got some guys with wild names. There's one guy that's built like 16 circles put together. Could not tell you his name. He's got one of the coolest names in baseball.
Is it a Rispella Rubarena? Because that's a great name.
No, that's just that's a tongue twister.
He played for Cuba. That's the only reason I remember that name. Okay, just to quickly jump back on the Blue Jays. Pretty much they announced the opening day starting lineup. Because they just put out in a tweet, it's like ready for opening day, ? With the eye emoji. And the lineup is George Springer, Bo Bichette, Vladimir Guerrero Jr., DH, Brandon Belt. Alejandro Kirk catching. Dalton Varsho batting 6th.
Mm-hmm.
But batting 7th, Matt Chapman. And batting 8th at second base, Whit Merrifield. God damn it. Fuckers. And batting 9th, Kevin Kiermaier. So that's the presumed opening day starting lineup for the Toronto Blue Jays.
Not bad. Josiah Gray. This is another name I'm thinking of. That wasn't the name that I was thinking of, but Josiah Gray.
Like Dom Smith, Corey Dickerson.
Strasburg if he gets healthy.
Candelario? Candelario's on the Nationals.
Riley Adams.
Noted former Blue Jay Riley Adams.
Jamer Candelario. Jeter Downs maybe figures it out. Luis Garcia is a nice little piece. Dom Smith.
Brant, you don't believe the words you're saying right now.
Ildemaro Vargas.
You don't believe the people. Those aren't real people.
Victor Robles is fun. Corey Dickerson's nice.
Brant, are they finishing any higher than
Lane Thomas? I still can't find the guy I'm looking for.
Are they finishing any higher than 5th?
No, I didn't say they would. I just said they'll be annoying to play against because they will compete in every game that they're in.
So you're saying this because in 2021 we lost.
Man made of circles.
Man made of circles.
Stone Garrett. There it is. Stone Garrett.
Man made of circles?
Have you seen him? Google Stone Garrett.
You could have just made a Stonehenge joke.
Yeah, but no, he's legitimately made of, like, he's fucking jacked. Like, he looks like he does strongman competitions nowadays. He's bulked up because all the pictures you can find are him on the Diamondbacks, and he's not that big.
Yeah.
But he's big there. Jesus.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, we're just quickly, I want to just briefly mention this. Shout out to Olivia Picardo.
Okay.
Who is the first woman to play in a NCAA Division I. Holy gosh! I was that. Thank you for ruining my.
Stone Garrett's massive, bro.
You mean Eric Thames?
Yes. Put some respect on Stone Garrett.
Well, yeah, you made me. You're the muscles.
Sorry, I interrupted.
Shout out to Olivia Picardo. She's the first woman to play in an NCAA Division I baseball game. It was for Brown. She grounded out in the first pitch, but you know what? You just made contact. Like, doing the thing. That'd be like more of this.
Yes.
And now we kind of get into some sad news. Brant, do you like chocolate and peanut butter?
You mean like Reese's? I'm a
You
Reese.
too.
I'm a Reese
you know,
guy.
yeah, that and the Phillies. You know what they have in common? All their Reese's are in pieces.
Oh, you know what? That was well done.
Ah,
That was well done.
sadly, yeah. Reese Hoskins,
That was pretty good.
Non-contact injury, in spring training yesterday.
ACL is in pieces.
ACL is in pieces. Reese's is in pieces. He will require ACL reconstruction surgery that will keep him out of the entire season, and he's set to be a free agent after this season too.
So I kind of feel for the Phillies because, I mean, they're still disgusting, but like, I never really took in how ridiculously gross this roster is until the WBC, when they had like 3 of the best hitters on Team USA, all from the Phillies. Like Trey Turner was probably the MVP of the tournament. JT is not. He's the best catcher in baseball. Kyle Schwarber hit an absolute mammoth shot.
Castellanos, Harper.
Yeah. You get to the 3 big dogs, and then you haven't even made it to Bryce Harper yet, who's an MVP candidate every time he's on the field. Nick Castellanos, who if someone dies, he's hitting 3 home runs. And then you have Reese Hoskins, who's just a monster. Had before this. I'm like, damn, this roster can stick it. And then their bullpen, shockingly good.
Alvarado, Dominguez,
Gio Soto.
Gregory Soto.
Pardon.
Kevin Kimbrell.
Kevin Kimbrell.
Why am I was thinking Kevin Kiermaier.
Craig Kiermaier and Kevin Kimbrell.
Craig Kimbrell. Oh, man. Taijuan Walker's on this team now, too.
Walker.
Like, Aaron Nola's obviously still there. Ranger Suarez. This team's fucking...
Ranger Suarez is hurt to start the year.
That's crazy. That's a 3rd place team in the division. That's just think about that. That's a 3rd place team.
Corey Knebel. Matt Strom.
Like, they are goofy.
They're good, dude.
They're really good.
And then you've got 2 horses at the top of your rotation.
In
Wheeler and Nola.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, they're still going to be good, but the Reese Hoskins loss kind of...
Reese, he just lost like at least $100 million.
You just got to show him that clip of his home run he hit in the playoffs.
He just lost. Yeah, but like...
That's it.
I think he stays in Philly, though.
I don't think he goes anywhere.
Yeah, I don't see him leaving.
Alec Boehm.
Jeez, forgot about him. Bryson Stott.
Good team. It's a really fucking good team.
Really good team. Brandon Marsh.
I was going to say the caveman himself, Brandon Marsh.
Which
they're good, dude.
Still don't get why the Angels traded him.
I don't know, but they're fucking good.
Yeah. Some more injuries. Jose Altuve, we didn't talk about this. Jose Altuve got injured at the WBC. Got hit in the hand, out for 8 to 10 weeks.
Yeah.
Adam Wainwright, he's I think it was a groin issue. Yeah, it was a groin strain, and he's going to start the season on the IL. I'm not going to say the best for last because I don't wish injury on anybody.
No.
2 days after the chicken boy Edwin Diaz thing, in a meaningless spring training game, Mets, I'm going to say, quote unquote, star Brandon Nimmo, who said that the WBC, basically, like, I don't need the WBC, and my focus is here with the Mets, injured.
Like, I'm with you in the fact that I don't wish injury upon anybody.
But it's just like...
But it's comical that it happened to a Met like 2 days after this guy's bitching about how you shouldn't go because you're going to get hurt.
Yeah, and it was to the guy that, like, came out and was, like, smiling? Like...
Yeah. I forgot to mention this when we were talking about the WBC because I do want to praise Shohei and belittle every other pitcher in the league. Because obviously a lot of big names pitchers did not go to the WBC. Mostly Americans, but Canadians were bad for it too. There's a couple of pitchers around the league that did not go to the WBC because they were afraid of, I don't know, getting hurt or stupid reasons. If you had an insurance thing, I get it. Whatever. Shohei Ohtani is set to make, let's say, $500 million on the safe side, right?
Uh-huh.
Probably. That's a $500 million man who went out, and not only did he pitch in the WBC, he also hit in the WBC. And in a game where he was the DH in a finals, he was running back and forth from the dugout to the bullpen to warm up so that he could pitch the 9th inning of a WBC. Mm-hmm. If the best player in the major leagues can go out there and do that without fear, you have zero reason to not go to the WBC. Mm-hmm. Plain and simple. That guy's got more to lose than anybody else. He's currently not under contract for next season. And he's set to make more than anybody in Major League history. It's just a bullshit excuse if you're not going anymore. I think whoever's putting these teams together for any year in the future should just show the picture or the shot of Shohei Ohtani running back and forth from bullpen to dugout. Because if this guy's that dedicated, there's no reason you can't be. That's the best in the world we're talking about.
Yeah.
Plain and simple.
Easy.
Yep.
What was I about to do? Dang it.
Shoot. We can talk about former Blue Jay Gabby Moreno.
Yeah. So that it was announced that Carson Kelly fractured his forearm. So
how the hell do you do that?
That's a great question. So Gabby Moreno's getting tossed into the fire.
Welcome to the Bigs, kid.
Welcome to the Bigs, kid. Welcome to the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Honestly, the Arizona Diamondbacks mantra this year should just be welcome to the Bigs, kid. It seems like their whole team is just like, well, welcome to the team. Go be our starting center fielder. Welcome to the team. Go start on the mound. Like, it just seems like their whole team is just made up of young, talented guys that could work out, could not. Alec Thomas is an interesting one, obviously. Is it Jake McCarthy?
Jake McCarthy.
Jake McCarthy's an interesting one. They still have Kyle Lewis.
They casually, Mariners, you gave up on him for some reason.
Crazy. Obviously Gabby.
Did you even mention Lourdes?
Well, Lourdes is past the point of young guy that needs to figure it out. Lourdes is established.
There's Sergio Alcantara. There's freaking what's his name? Geraldo Perdomo.
It's just a team of, hey kid, welcome to the team.
Kid, do the thing.
And go play 140 games.
And then there's Madison Bumgarner.
And the old man. And then isn't Longoria there too?
Oh yeah, he's there too now.
Yeah. It's a bunch of children and 2 senior citizens. Kind of cool. Corbin Carroll.
Just got the bag.
Yeah. Yeah. It's kind of. Oh, and then Cattell.
Yeah, who needs to have a good year? He needs to bounce back because
it's going to be a very interesting season for the Arizona Diamondbacks. I'm not going to say it's going to be good or it's going to be bad, but it's going to be very interesting and it's going to be very exciting. Mm-hmm. They're going to probably steal a lot of bases. They're going to run fast. They're going to do what they can to score runs.
Yeah.
And they're going to have Gabby Moreno as their starting catcher. Mm-hmm. Good luck, buddy. Yeah. I wish you the best.
Mm-hmm. As always. I hope Gabby does well.
Me too. I hope he rubs it in our face.
I'm not gonna say I hope he rubs it in our face, but
Jerks Profar has a home.
Finally, it took the fact that it took them being eliminated in the WBC and a couple weeks after the fact.
Yeah.
Colorado.
I guess it's a good place to go as a player because you get the Coors effect. Kind of sucks though. Baseball's in less than a week. You know what that means? There's less than a week to use the promo code baseball is back for 20% off everything in the Flight Deck store. I got stickers. They come with every order.
Oh, those are actually beautiful.
I got a ton. They're pretty cool.
They're actually beautiful.
They're pretty wicked. So if you do order, you get one of these bad boys thrown into the order. And 6 days left. Baseball is back. Promo code for 20% off your order.
Baseball is back.
Baseball is literally back.
And it is, in fact, not dead.
Not dead.
Shout out Carabas and Bradbury.
Yep. We got some stuff in the store. Neither of us are currently wearing it, but There's some cool shit.
The laundry, goddamn it.
It's okay. Yeah. So make sure you do that before promo code runs out. I think we're done.
Yeah. There's nothing else.
I don't really have anything else.
Let's hurry this up so I can go back to playing MLB The Show.
Yeah.
Before I go to work.
MLB The Show is cool. Do we want to talk about it quick or no?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I don't really have a whole lot to say. I've only played it for like an hour.
I've played 2 hours and it's
electric.
Chef's kiss.
I was very concerned. I gotta tell you my dumbass story that I did. When I pre-ordered it, I did not realize that you had to order the digital deluxe edition to get it 4 days early. I got the regular one. So, as you know, I played it today. So I also went out and bought the digital deluxe edition.
Did you get a refund on the first one?
I'm working on it, but okay. PlayStation has the dumbest customer service system I've ever seen. I tried to, I thought it would just be like, click this button, fill out a form or something, like do that. No. I have to talk to an AI who then directs me, if they're in hours, directs me to a service person who shows up for a minute and then goes away if you don't answer. He literally responded at 11:31. And I looked at my phone at 11:36 and the thing had already said, if you don't answer, I'm going to leave. And he left. Not like it was a lot nicer than that. Obviously, it was like the business way. But yeah, so I'm still working on canceling my regular edition. So that, yeah. But my other concern is I bought both. And when I loaded up MLB The Show, I didn't get any of the bonuses and stuff.
Yeah. So
and I was very worried.
I was in a group of like 6 people playing that shit last night, and we're all like, "Where's our stuff?" And some guy was just like, "Oh, let me buy like some stubs." And then the second he bought the stubs, everything showed up. So I was smart and I bought like, I'll buy $1. I'll buy $1.50 worth of stubs, and then I got my stuff.
See, I made sure to message you to be like, "Hey, did you get your stuff?" Because I was worried about my thing. And you said, "Oh, it takes a while." I'm like, "Perfect."
But then one of my friends did wait it out, and it was like 30 minutes later he got it. So.
Yeah, I went to bed and woke up this morning and had it all. So I'm like, okay, thank God.
Yeah, it should be better than my packs. Like,
yeah. Ooh. Did you get anything?
I mean, I got out of the there's like a 7.5K pack with the I think it's called Dynamic Duos. I got the 99 Yu Darvish.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, my friends are assholes though, because they put way more money in the game than me.
Right.
One of my friends bought, he got the Ketel Marte. Sold it and is like, oh, let me do this 50K pack that has a chance of getting Mike Trout or Roki Sasaki. He fucking gets Trout. Like,
it's so ridiculous, man. I got Corbin Burns in one of the 20 like regular packs.
Aren't you lucky?
That's pretty sick. Flipped him, got 30,000 stubs for it. Cool. So I basically just doubled the stubs I got.
Everybody, I'll try to keep everyone updated on my quest for 3 years in a row of being the number one psychopath Kevin Biggio fan, parallel P5.
I wish I had a PS5 because then we could we could still technically do it, but we could stream some like co-op rank seasons, and I think that would be a blast.
We got to use Kevin and Danny J.
Yeah, but like having a PS4 is not good for that. It kind of sucks. But I don't have the budget to go buy a PS5, so yeah, it is what it is. Maybe next year. Or maybe later this year if I decide to
never know.
Run into $1 million somewhere. Thank you for listening. Everything's linked in the description below. The merch is down there. Our socials are down there. Connor wants to show off it's a sick jersey, Connor.
April 25th, Southside, baby. Southside.
I'm not going to deny the fact that they have one of the coolest jerseys in baseball, but it's just not good.
I'm wearing it.
If you want to lose to us in MLB The Show, feel free to message us and be like, hey, come play me. I probably won't. I won't win. I can't throw the ball. Like infielders, I can't play the infield. I have not completed a throw from the outfield
yet. New throw mechanic? Oh boy. I'm glad I did that like beta
I didn't do the tech test. Yeah.
No,
God, I went right into it, and I have not yet completed a throw from the outfield. Everything has popped up red. I have completed one throw in the infield. Thank you, Derek Jeter. Yeah.
Oh, hold up. Can we just give a quick shout out to the newest Locked On Blue Jays host? It's Craig Ballard.
Craig Ballard.
He just dropped his first video. Congrats.
Oh, did he? Nice.
Congrats, Craig. But yeah. All right. Peace, everybody. Yeah, bye.
Yeah, we will catch you next week.
And we
with
might
baseball, regular season baseball.
With baseball. And I don't know if it's next week or the week after. Maybe start 2 weeks.
Probably 2 weeks from now. Probably 2 weeks from now.
Well, actually, what's 2 weeks from now? Was that the week of the 5th or the 12th?
Well, the week from now is the 30th. So the week after is the 7th. So the week of the 5th. I'm going to a lot of games, so that's going to put a wrench in something.
Yeah. Let's see. So like 2-3 weeks away, guys.
Yeah, we're within range of doing 2 episodes a week.
2 episodes a week.
We will catch you then. Cheers.